This is Gabriel Kamara and Zach Knapp, and our case study is based on the Yahoo breach of 2013 and 2014.
Yahoo breach is one of the biggest breaches in history, compromising over 1 billion accounts. Even with a corporation as big as Yahoo, it is impossible to have a 100% secure network. There will always be a vulnerability, either through user error or a weak security system, which means at any point a person or company can be a victim to an attack.
The cyber attack that started this breach is called a phishing attack. The goal of a phishing attack is to trick someone into thinking a message is real and then clicking on a link or a download that puts malicious software on your device. It is one of the oldest types of cyber attacks and is still in effect today.
This is exactly what happened at Yahoo. Once an employee clicked on the email, the attackers were in.
The people responsible for this attack were two officers of the Russian Federal Security Services and two private employees they used for help. When they got into the account, they were able to forge cookies into their computers that allowed them access to their accounts without needing a password.
When they were in, they got access to the Yahoo users database and an administrative tool called Account Management Tool, where they were able to target the accounts of their choosing.
When they got into the account, they were able to forge cookies into their computers that allowed them access to their accounts without needing a password.
This did not happen all in one day. The phishing email was sent out in early 2014. Once they gained access, he created a backdoor on Yahoo's server that allowed them to access whenever they wanted. And in December, they stole a backup of Yahoo's database and transferred it to their own computer.
The attackers mainly focused on Russian journalists, US and Russian government officials, employees of a Russian cybersecurity company, and other big US and Russian corporations.
However, the hackers eventually used this hack for their own financial gain by looking into other compromised accounts for credit card and account numbers. We will probably never know why these individuals were targeted, but there are some theories it was to affect the US elections. On December of 2017, Yahoo disclosed that 3 billion accounts have been compromised during the attack. It took Yahoo 4 years to complete this investigation and to get this information out. It was one of the biggest breaches in history.
All four attackers are accused in a 47-count indictment of computer hacking, economic espionage, and other conspiracy charges. One of the FSB officers was arrested last year for treason, but there is little known about the nature of the charge.
The other Russian officer and the private employee is still on the FBI's top 10 cybercrime list.
The other private employee is waiting for his sentencing in California, where he got caught by exploiting his lavish lifestyle on Facebook.
The information stolen is now being sold on the dark web. So far, there appear to be 3 buyers that paid each about $300,000. There is very little about what we know about the attack. Yahoo and the government is keeping this quiet about how the attackers actually did it. It was not until 2016 that most information has been released, given a 2-year gap between the breach and it was publicly disclosed.
In the past 2 weeks, the University of Albany has been hit with many phishing attacks, but they can be easily avoided.
Two of the most basic ways is always think twice before clicking the source and always to look where the source came from. U Albany has another great service that can provide you to see if your email is a hoax. Just by forwarding your email to a professional, they will respond if the email is a hoax or not. This concludes our presentation. I hope you learned a little bit about the Yahoo breach that occurred in 2014, and thank you for watching.